Good day everyone. I'm Wilfred Hans Diquiano and my report is about Republic Act 147, which is Wildlife Resource Conservation and Protection Act of 2001. RA 9147 was enacted on July 30, 2001, passed to address the alarming decline in the Philippine wildlife population due to habitat loss, illegal trade, and overexploitation. It was created to fulfill the country's obligation under various international environmental agreements such as the Convention on Biological Diversity or CBD and CITES or Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wildlife, Fauna, and Flora. The purpose of RA 9147 is protection and conservation of wildlife species and their habitats, and its governing agencies are the ANR, Terrestrial Species, and Department of Agriculture, BFAR or Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. Its key provisions are regulation of wildlife trade and possession, provision of illegal collection, hunting, and trade of endangered species, establishment of critical habitats and wildlife sanctuaries, and also penalties and sanctions for violators. Scope and coverage. The provision of this act shall be enforceable for all wildlife species found in all areas of the country, including protected areas under Republic Act 7586, otherwise known as National Integrated Protected Area System or NIPAS Act, and critical habitats. This act shall also apply to exotic species which are subject to trade, are cultured, maintained, and or breed in captivity or propagated in the country. Next, RA 9147, jointly implemented by DENR and DA. DENR or Department of Environment and Natural Resources manages terrestrial wildlife and habitats including plants, amphibians, reptiles, water birds, and dugong. And also, DA or the Department of Agriculture handles aquatic resources and habitats such as fish, aquatic plants, invertebrates, and marine mammals excluding dugong. And last, the PCD or the Palawan Council for Sustainable Development oversees all wildlife species in Palawan under Republic Act 7611. Next slide, the collection of wildlife only for scientific researches, breeding, propagation as authorized subject to compliance with requirements and condition. In collection of wildlife allowed only for scientific researches, breeding, propagation, or traditional use by indigenous peoples, excluding threatened species for trade. Proper permits must be secured for commercial or propagation purposes. In collection of wildlife, except threatened species by indigenous people, uh, possession of wildlife also shall not be allowed unless it can prove financial and technical capability and facility to maintain the said wildlife, provided that the sources was not obtained in violation to this act. And that's all. Thank you.